Welcome to Ask Prep, your trusted companion for NEET and JEE preparation. Today we will study about a very important topic of biology, which is Kingdom Monera to Kingdom Fungi, bacteria, Cyanobacteria, Protists, Fungi. Let us begin with the Kingdom Monera. This kingdom consists of prokaryotic organisms, meaning they do not possess a true nucleus or membrane-bound organelles. These are the most ancient forms of life on Earth. They include bacteria and cyanobacteria, organisms that are simple in structure but complex in their impact on the environment and on human life. Bacteria are the most abundant and diverse organisms in the Monera kingdom. They can survive in the most extreme conditions: hot springs, acidic environments, salty lakes, and even radioactive waste. Their cell wall is made of peptidoglycan, and they reproduce asexually, mainly through binary fission. Despite their small size, bacteria carry out essential activities. Some bacteria are beneficial. They fix atmospheric nitrogen, help in digestion, and are used in making curd and cheese. Others, however, can be harmful, causing diseases such as tuberculosis, cholera, and pneumonia. Now let's talk about cyanobacteria, also known as blue-green algae. Though the name suggests otherwise, cyanobacteria are not true algae. They are photosynthetic prokaryotes that have chlorophyll and other pigments similar to plants. Cyanobacteria are often found in freshwater bodies, where they form colonies that can be seen as greenish scums on the water surface. They play a crucial role in oxygen production and in enriching aquatic ecosystems. Some, like nostoc and anabaena, are capable of nitrogen fixation, which helps improve soil fertility. An interesting feature of organisms in Kingdom Monera is their wide range of nutritional types. Some are autotrophic, producing their own food either through photosynthesis or chemosynthesis. Others are heterotrophic, depending on other organisms for nutrition. This metabolic diversity is one of the reasons why bacteria can survive in virtually every habitat on Earth. Moving on to the next kingdom, Protista. This kingdom includes all unicellular eukaryotic organisms. Unlike monerans, protists have a well-defined nucleus and membrane-bound organelles. The kingdom acts as a sort of bridge between prokaryotic life and the more complex multicellular eukaryotes like plants and animals. Protists are a highly diverse group. They can be autotrophic or heterotrophic. Some behave like animals, some like plants, and some like fungi. For instance, amoeba is a heterotrophic protist that engulfs its food using pseudopodia. Euglena is a fascinating example of a protist that shows both plant-like and animal-like features. It can photosynthesize in the presence of light and ingest food when light is absent. Next, we come to Kingdom Fungi. These are eukaryotic organisms, and unlike protists, most fungi are multicellular, although some, like yeast, are unicellular. Fungi are heterotrophic, but their mode of nutrition is different from that of animals. They absorb nutrients from decaying organic matter, making them saprophytes. Some fungi also form mutualistic associations, like mycorrhizae, where they live in association with plant roots, benefiting both organisms. The cell wall of fungi is made of chitin, which distinguishes them from plants. They reproduce both sexually and asexually, often through spores. Fungi play a major role in decomposition, recycling nutrients back into the ecosystem. Without fungi, dead plants and animals would accumulate and nutrients would not be returned to the soil. We encounter fungi in our daily lives more often than we realize. Molds growing on bread, mushrooms used in cooking, and yeast used in baking and brewing, all belong to this kingdom. Fungi are also used in the production of antibiotics, such as penicillin, which was derived from Penicillium notatum. However, not all fungi are beneficial. Some cause diseases in plants, animals, and humans. For example, Candida can cause infections in humans, while Puccinia causes rust in wheat crops. When comparing Monera, Protista, and fungi, we see a clear evolutionary pattern, from the simplest, cell wall enclosed prokaryotes of Monera, to the more structured and functional eukaryotic cells of protists, and finally to the complex multicellular structures of fungi. This gradual increase in complexity reflects the evolutionary process that led to the vast diversity of life we see today. Another important example of fungal symbiosis is mycorrhiza, a relationship between fungi and the roots of higher plants. This association helps plants absorb water and essential minerals more efficiently, especially phosphorus. In return, the plant supplies the fungus with carbohydrates. This mutual benefit showcases the interconnectedness of life. While many fungi are beneficial and play ecological or commercial roles, like in the fermentation of bread, alcohol, and antibiotics, some are pathogenic. Fungal infections in humans and plants can cause serious problems. For example, the fungus Candida can cause infections in humans, and fungi like Puccinia cause rust diseases in crops. As you continue your preparation, keep observing the world around you. Notice the mold on old bread, the green scum in stagnant water, the mushrooms on damp logs. Each one represents a story, an example of life thriving in different forms and conditions. And all these examples connect back to the kingdoms we've studied today. Biology is the science of life, and life in all its forms begins with understanding these foundational groups. Kingdom Monera, Protista, and fungi may seem simple or even invisible at times, but they are powerful and vital to the functioning of ecosystems and the continuity of life on Earth. Thank you so much for being a part of the Ask Prep community. We truly appreciate your time and dedication to learning, especially when it comes to mastering biology, a subject that's not only essential for exams like NEET and JEE. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends who are also preparing, and make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update.